Xavier University Television Studio, this is Xavier News. Your campus, your region, your world. This is Xavier News.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. Today is September 27th. My name is Marissa Bowen.
And my name is Benny Claren. Welcome back to Xavier News.
Tonight at 7 p.m., the Japanese House will perform on the Xavier Yard along with guest Isaac Dunbar for all students to see. The Japanese House is most notably known for songs like Sunshine Baby, as seen on TikTok, Saw You in a Dream, and Touching Yourself. She recently performed at Lollapalooza and opened for singer Maggie Rogers. We all hope you find a good spot on the yard to see the indie pop star perform, rain or shine.
As we gear up to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, the first event on our list at Xavier is the Ola Gala Dance, this Saturday, September 28th. There will be authentic music, dancing, and plenty of fun memories to be had that night. Busing will be provided to and from the gala, and will meet outside of Corrido at 6:15 p.m. on Saturday. Tickets are $10 for Ola Gala members and $15 for all other Xavier students. See you at the fiesta.
Robert Timofeychuk, a teacher in Murnum, Alberta, a town 90 miles east of Edmonton, has recently built a working hovercraft from scratch. Taking over a year to build, the hovercraft, which was built using various car parts, can travel up to 40 miles an hour on water. Robert plans to use his new hovercraft to fish and search for gold.
The Netflix dating show Love is Blind is searching for contestants in Cincinnati, Columbus, and Cleveland, Ohio. The producer of the show is calling this season the Ohio season and is looking for singles ready for marriage. Exciting news to see our beloved city of Cincinnati making a mark in Hollywood. Maybe you'll even see someone you recognize on the big screen.
Legal action is being taken against YouTuber Mr. Beast surrounding his upcoming Prime video game show. A 54-page document has been served by 5 contestants of the show, claiming that the contestants were underfed and overworked. The document also claims that there existed a culture that fostered sexual harassment, misogyny, and sexism. Neither Mr. Beast or the show's sponsor, Amazon, have made a public statement regarding these claims.
Last week, Cedar Point announced a new roller coaster called Sirens Cruise. Based on legends of sirens who resided in Lake Erie, this will be the tallest, longest, and fastest tilt roller coaster here in North America right now. The ride will be under 60 feet tall and have a top speed of 58 miles per hour. The ride will also tilt the track with the cart on it 90 degrees before the drop, forcing the riders to look at the ground under 60 feet below before the drop. This coaster will come to the park during its 2025 season.
That sounds horrific. But this past week, Moo Dang, the hippo from Thailand, is not only capturing hearts with her playful energy, but also her sassy attitude. The internet cannot help but notice her adorable yet slightly mournful expressions. Zookeepers say her personality shines through her adorable hippo-ness. You can keep track of this cute hippo, Moo Dang, on your social media platforms.
This week, we asked Xavier students what is their favorite late night snack/meal.
Hello, I'm Jaden Reyes, and your question of the week is, what's your favorite midnight snack/meal? And I'm here with
John Asia.
Now, John Asia, what is your favorite midnight snack/meal?
Well, since getting on campus, it's been the strawbana from Corrido.
Great choice. Excellent choice, even. And your name is?
Owen.
Now, Owen, what is your favorite midnight snack/meal?
Okay, well, for me, my favorite midnight snack, by far, is the Scandinavian Swimmers from Trader Joe's.
And I'm here with?
Jason Berger.
Now, Jason, what's your favorite midnight snack/meal?
I have to go with Oreos. Sometimes like Oreos and milk.
And I'm here with?
Nicole and Taylor.
Now, Nicole and Taylor, what are your guys' favorite midnight snack/meals?
I really like to munch on some seaweed. I have that hidden in my dorm.
I like barbecue lays, so much less healthy. Probably tortilla chips.
Any specific flavor?
Just like the regular ones. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Recently, it's been the Domino's Cali Chicken Bacon Ranch with friends, and it's the best little experience ever.
That sounds amazing.
Probably a lot of food from McDonald's. Large fry, Tempe's chicken nugget.
What's your favorite sauce with the chicken nuggets?
Ranch.
Probably if I'm really hungry, ramen.
Favorite flavor?
Beef.
Nice, nice.
I would probably say just some leftovers of what I ate for dinner.
What do you usually have for dinner then?
I like some Asian foods, burgers, spaghetti, probably mix in some strawberries in there, apples.
Nice. Classics, classics.
Wow, Marissa, that sounds like a hard list of snacks to choose from. My personal favorite snack, though, would have to be either between gummy colas or Sour Patch watermelons, as disgusting as that sounds.
Yeah, a little bit disgusting. We can fight on this off screen, but toss us some more headlines.
We'll put up the bar tone later. Last week, Xavier revealed 5 brand new majors in the College of Arts and Sciences, scheduled to make their debut during the fall 2025 semester. The new programs have met largely positive feedback from students and the community, with Xavier aiming to expand its reach on rapidly advancing sciences and technology. 4 science programs are being added: cybersecurity, genetics, neuroscience, and microbiology. Alongside them, Xavier will offer an arts major in artificial intelligence, which will teach and give students hands-on learning experience with AI in the hopes of responsible and ethical leaders graduating into a rather chaotic industry.
Sunday, September 22nd, 8 bulls escaped from a rodeo at the Emerald Square Mall in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. The bulls were seen jumping over fences that surrounded the event and running through the parking lot. Soon after, one of the bulls were captured. Later on, 6 of the 8 bulls were found in a wooded area behind the BJ's restaurant and brew house. Finally, on Monday night, the Massachusetts Fire Department announced that the last bull was captured on U.S. Highway 1.
Next up on what's happening at Xavier is the bilingual Mass this Sunday, September 28th. Also for Hispanic Heritage Month, this special Mass will be at 4 p.m. in Bellarmine Chapel and will be spoken in both English as well as Spanish through translation. Anyone and everyone is more than welcome to attend. Speaking of which, please bring a mess either to the 4 p.m. or 10 p.m. Mass.
Acor Stadium has been going through multiple renovations in the past months and officially proposed a $1.2 million renovation plan, including both indoor and exterior, as well as all new training facilities. With the rise of the Bengals following the Super Bowl, the idea is to give the team a whole new revamp, particularly now with the stadium over twice as valuable as the original construction.
Breaking news, earlier today, Xavier received a large donation of $60 million from the Cleveland family, making it one of the 4 largest gifts that Xavier has received in the past 2 years. The Cleveland family has had ties with the university for the past years, with numerous donations and efforts of helping further the Jesuit mission for education. Thank you so much for your generosity.
And with that, I think that's all from the news desk.
And we'll be right back with the latest in pop culture, but first, a look into the Mill Creek Alliance.
For the past 30 years, the Mill Creek Yacht Club, which is our associate organization, has been getting out into the Mill Creek and cleaning it up, removing trash from small items to large items. The Mill Creek Alliance is a Cincinnati-based environmental nonprofit organization. We've been around for 30 years. And we do 3 different things. We do environmental restoration, primarily focused on the Mill Creek and stream restoration projects. We do environmental education programs, and then we also do recreation. And interestingly, our organization began with recreation because we had a group of individuals that wanted to get out into the stream, enjoy it, and along the way they also did good by removing litter that included shopping carts and tires and all manner of peculiar items.
They see something on the banks or in the stream itself, they hop out of the canoe or use grabbers to get it out. And we get quite a bit of material out that way. And unfortunately, there's some really weird junk that winds up in the stream. And then we also have people on land doing the same thing. We're picking material up off of the banks. This year, we also have a group of young professionals from General Electric. They're actually going to be coming along and planting native trees and shrubs at different locations along the banks.
We were trying to enhance the ecology. We're trying to add competitors to help control invasive plants. Today was one out of many opportunities to do environmental restoration, in particular along the Mill Creek.
You can go to our website at www.themillcreekalliance.org. We would welcome you to come along with us.
Good afternoon, Musketeers. It's time to talk pop culture.
I'm Lauren Everling.
And I'm Ray Franklin. Let's start off with the Emmys. So Jeremy Allen White, who starred in Shameless, has won lead actor in comedy series The Bear. Also, supporting actor in an anthology, Lamorne Morris, who also starred in New Girl, one of my favorite shows, won Fargo.
I love New Girl. That's so cool. Sabrina Carpenter took home Song of the Year at the VMAs earlier this month, wearing vintage Bob Mackie once worn by Madonna. Chapel Roan, or as I like to call her, Chapel Roan of Arc, won Best New Artist, wearing a night costume surrounded by fire, performing her hit single, Good Luck Babe.
I also heard through a grapevine that she's going to become the new Lady Gaga, who I think think is the queen of pop.
Oh, for sure.
As for the king of pop, unfortunately, his brother, Tito Jackson, has passed away at 70 years old due to a medical emergency.
James Earl Jones also unfortunately passed away earlier this month. He was the voice of many people's childhoods, including Mufasa from The Lion King and Darth Vader, the iconic villain from Star Wars. Speaking of other iconic villains, the Penguin, the villain featured heavily in The Batman, will be played by Colin Farrell in a new HBO series sporting heavy prosthetic.
For my Love is Blind fans, they are officially casting in Cincinnati. Also, Love Island, another one of my favorite shows, is casting too by video submission.
Oh, that's so cool. That's all the news involving who's with who, who's wearing what, and celebrity gossip.
We'll be right back with weather after a video by Patricia Barker about Milestone Incorporated.
Whether it be they're happy because they're here to ride, or they're happy because they're here to help, or they're happy because they're around horses. For everyone that steps foot on this farm, it's their happy place. Milestones gives everybody a place and a purpose, and I've been here since 1999 to help with the program, with the back of my mind being maybe teaching someday. Milestones is a therapeutic horseback riding facility. We are here to help people in our community be able to do more than what they normally would be able to. Sometimes it's the interaction with the people, sometimes it's the interaction with the horses, and there are some days when it's the quiet of the farm that draws me here.
We've been here 25 plus years, and currently I am kind of the program and volunteer coordinator. We try to go through what you would do if you were an able-bodied rider. They tack their horse, put their saddles on. The volunteers become very attached to the horses. The people who help in lessons become very attached to the riders, and vice versa. The riders become very attached to their helpers. And so I think it gives a feeling of belonging, you know. I think we all need to feel like we are giving something back.
Hello, my name is Mary Andorn, and welcome back, and thank you for tuning in to your local weekend weather, especially on this rainy day from Hurricane Helene, which is Category 4. All right, so on Friday, we've got a high of 73 degrees and a low of 67 degrees, and it's going to be once again raining. And then on Saturday, it's going to be a high of 68 degrees and a low of 63 degrees, and it's also going to be raining. And then on Sunday, high of 72 degrees, low of 63 degrees, and once again, raining. Who would have thought? Hurricane Helene is really coming in strong. Now we'll be right back with sports.
2026 season, but the Reds decided to pull the trigger after a disappointing 2024 campaign. The Reds had a 47% win percentage under Bell. Staying on the disappointing track, the Bengals fall to a record of 0-3 after losing a shootout game to the Commanders. This diminishes their playoff hopes as only 6 teams in NFL history have gone to the playoffs after starting 0-3. Now, personally, I do not think they will become the 7th team to do so, but I'm just a guy that talks about sports once a week. To make things worse, starting offensive tackle Trent Brown tore his right patellar tendon, rendering him out for the season. They will continue to search for their first win of the season against the Panthers in Carolina. Moving on to something semi-positive, FC Cincinnati will face Los Angeles FC tomorrow in TQL Stadium at 7:30 p.m. This matchup highlights a potential MLS Cup preview as both teams are near or at the top of their respective conferences. Now on to Xavier Sports. On Monday, it was announced that Xavier Athletics will retire the number 52 for guard 2 Holloway. Holloway was a third-team All-American and an A-10 Conference Player of the Year in 2011. Congratulations to him. Women's volleyball plays Butler at Cintas Center this Saturday at 4 p.m., where they will look to snap their current 3-game losing streak and pick up their first win of Big East play. Women's soccer looks to pick up their second Big East win against Villanova this Sunday on the road after drawing with UConn yesterday 1-1. The girls currently rank 21st in the country. Men's soccer looks to extend their winning streak to 3 games against DePaul and Chicago after defeating University of Evansville 2-0. On Tuesday, men's baseball will play an exhibition game against West Virginia University at Prasco Park in Mason, Ohio tomorrow at 2 p.m. Women's tennis will travel to the University of Dayton to take place in the Dayton Invite to face Northern Kentucky, Miami, Ohio, and the hosting Flyers. The tournament starts today and finishes tomorrow. Men's tennis travels back to Ball State University after a 2-week break. They will face Bellarmine, Butler, and the hosting Cardinals over the 2-day tournament that starts tomorrow. Lastly, the swim team opens their season at the Butler Quad. This will be the first event the team will participate in under new head coach Lindsey Neergarth. Well, that's a wrap on the Sports Report this week. Go X!